As the ancient Indian proverb goes, Tamso Ma Jyotirgamya, lead us from darkness to light. And as we embark on this journey of legal excellence, I would request our honorable dignitaries to kindle the flame of truth and fairness. Vakrakund Mahakaya, Suryakoti Samaprabha, Nirvignam Kurumay Deva, Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Thank you, honorable dignitaries. Please take your seats. Warm and hearty greetings to one and all present here. It's a great pleasure to welcome you all to the first Atal Bihari Vajpayee National Moot Court Competition 2024. We are delighted to have among us our honorable dignitaries. We are honored by your presence and grateful for the opportunity to host you all. Thank you, sir, for your time. Tulsi Shri Sakhi Shubhe Paap Harini Punyade. Tulsi is the symbol of purity, prosperity and happiness. I would now like to request our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir to please felicitate our Chief Guest Shri Pradeep Kumar Srivastav Ji with Tulsi Pad.
कैमरा टू करें भैया.
Thank you, sir. I now invite our respected Pro Vice Chancellor Sir to please felicitate Shri Pradeep Kumar Singh Ji with Vishnu Priya Pad. I now invite the respected Registrar of a university to felicitate Shri Shri Hari Borikar Ji with Shyama Pad. Ladies and gentlemen, today's event marks an important milestone in promoting legal knowledge and spirit of competition. We are grateful to our participating teams, organizers and sponsors for their enthusiasm and support. Now, I would like to invite our respected Pro Vice Chancellor Sir, Dr. Sudhir Kumar Awasthi to deliver the welcome note.
present on dais chief guest of this function, Honorable Justice Mr. Pradeep Kumar Srivastava, Chairman UP State Law Commission, Lucknow. Special guest fortunately is also Pradeep, Shri Pradeep Kumar Singh, District and Session Judge, Kanpur. Guest of honor, Sri Hari Borikar ji, Organizing Secretary, Akhil Bharati Adhivakta Parishad, President of this function, and also President of Association of Indian Universities, our Vice Chancellor of this university, Professor Vinay Kumar Pathak ji, who had been Vice Chancellor to as many as 8 universities to across 3 biggest states in India. Director Atal Bihari Vajpayee Institute of Legal Studies, Dr. Sachikant Tripathi, faculty members of law and other disciplines, dear participants and students. We have assembled here for a historic occasion for this university as we are organizing first Atal Bihari Vajpayee National Moot Competition. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome Honorable Justice Pradeep Kumar Srivastava ji, who also worked as Registrar in High Court of Jharkhand and Principal Law Secretary to State of Jharkhand, elevated as Chief Justice, and now working as President of Law Commission. I also honor Sri Pradeep Kumar Singh ji. Prior to the present assignment, he was being Additional District and Session Judge, Sitapur, Muzaffarnagar, Varanasi, Additional Director, Administration, Institute of Judicial Training and Research, Lucknow, Principal Judge, Family Court, Varanasi and Ayodhya. I also welcome Shri Borikar ji, who has been quite active during his student days in the form of the ABP leader, and now he is President of the Adhivakta Parishad. I believe he will deliver some lecture on the Nyaya Sanghita, which has been recently introduced. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all the Atal Bihari Vajpayee National Moot Court Competition hosted by School of Legal Studies, Chhatrapati Shahuji Maharaj University, Kanpur. This inaugural event is a landmark occasion for our institution, symbolizing our unwavering commitment to advancing legal education and nurturing the next generation of legal professionals. Moot court competitions are crucial in providing law students with a dynamic forum to enhance their legal research, critical thinking, and advocacy skills. As we are launching the first edition, we are thrilled to create a vibrant space for intellectual exchange and legal debate. I extend my wishes to all the participants. They must enjoy the stay here and involve yourself in all these academic endeavors. You must have a feeling that you are standing before the court with all the training which you have got over here, and the etiquettes, your body language must reveal the kind of grooming you have got here. Before I conclude, I must say that our Indian scriptures explain beautifully as to how the law should be framed, and not only framed, but how it should be implemented. Indian scriptures like Sanghita, Smriti play a vital role in shaping the Indian legal system. Smriti, which means remembered, knowledge, is a crucial source of dharma, the righteous living, and includes the texts like Manusmriti and Arthasastra. The ancient texts provide valuable insights into social hierarchy, codes of conduct, penalties for violations, effectively laying the groundwork for legal principle and social order in India. I had a feeling that C.J. Fuller, who was an author who wrote Hinduism and Spiritual Authority in Modern Indian Law, has described what a kind of relationship is there in the Hinduism practices and spiritual authority. It shows the aspects are dominating the Indian legal system, and today when we are in the process of reforming the legal system in our country, it is really appreciable that our government and people of India are equally participating in this robust process. I feel such a type of moot court competition will open and sharpen the advocacy skills in our country. I wish all the participants a very good grand success in this competition. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your illuminating words. जिस प्रकार किसी घर की उन्नति के पीछे उसके कर्ता का हाथ होता है, इमारत की मजबूती के पीछे एक अखंड एवं हर परिस्थिति में अडिग रहने वाले नींव के पत्थर का हाथ होता है, उसी प्रकार हमारे विश्वविद्यालय की उन्नति, प्रसिद्धि एवं विकास के पीछे अगर सबसे महत्वपूर्ण भाग किसी का है तो वो है हमारे ऑनरेबल वाइस चांसलर सर और उनका तेजस्वी व्यक्तित्व। With these lines, I would kindly request our honorable vice chancellor, Sir Professor Vinay Kumar Pathak, to please address the crowd with his words of wisdom.
First, I want to make an apology because our true Vice Chancellor has read that our chief guest has served in Jharkhand, as the other honorable judge has told that he has never served in Jharkhand, and this apology may be due to the technology because Google makes a lot of searches and try to do those kind of things. I think we are having information, so sir, apology. Our honorable chief guest, His Lordship Shri Pradeep Kumarji, who has got a illustrious career in the judiciary and is a very good trainer, as our honorable Justice Judge has told me that he is a good orator and we want to give him more time to do that. The other honorable chief guest and honorable chief Ilramadi, our district judge, he has got a great relationship with this university. His brother also serves here as a professor, so he comes to this university for a longer time, so he knows university for a very, very long time. Our other esteemed colleague and guest, Shri Hari Vokarji, who looks after the organization led by the Sangh and works with all the advocates, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Registrar, persons and friends from judiciary, and my dear participants who have come for this moot court competition from the whole country. I think this moot court competition is a precursor to the competition which we are going to hold in February, which is a national moot competition by Association of Indian Universities. Friends and young friends have got any friends and any career is shaping and any career is having the generation next aspiration. This country has got a longest tradition of doing justice with people. If we recall Vedic ancient ages, we have got, as our Pro-Vice Chancellor has said, customs, Manu Smritis and all Vedas, and our whole judicial system was based on religious, which is known as dharma, and dharmas was consisting of both duties and rights. So there are no questions of only rights, but question of duties. And as I have studied the ancient judicial system, it was happening from family to king. So it was not only the three-court system of lower, higher and Supreme Court, but it started from family. Family is not able to resolve the problem, it goes to the village. From village it goes to the other state, then other state, and finally if it is not resolved, it goes into the king kind of a thing. And to become judge, you should have certain virtues, not virtues of knowledge, not virtues of any entrance test, but virtues of righteousness was the principal virtues for becoming judge. And the person who is chosen judge from society has to, in the whole life, has to do all those virtues, not by any judicial commission or by any collegium to become judge, but it was done by the virtues. Although we came to this kind of system, which was mainly legacies by the European kind of justice system, and then we actually lost the track of our Indian system, and now we are showing that for the conflict resolution, as our Honorable Chief Justice has said in, I think he has just passed a remark that If everybody of us will become advocate, then only the conflict resolution will take place. That is what he said. I feel this is a era and getting a justice in the system, and if you don't have money, and if you don't have power, if you don't have access, getting a justice is becoming more and more difficult. And the first duty of the lawyers, upcoming lawyers, the lawyers which are in a new place, we have got a duty to get the justice to each and every person. So as we say in computer science, that there is a last mile connectivity problem has still to be solved. We say there is a digital divide, there is an economic divide, but to me also there is a justice divide. And the person who is at the end doesn't get justice because he don't have an access to good advocates, he don't have justice to good money and all other kind of things. So this is one problem which all of you have to solve. You have to, some of you have to take this kind of work to the society where the person should get justice, each and everybody of us should get justice in this kind of a system. The other important thing which is happening all around the world is of technology. So soon we are seeing, we have seen in the last 10-15 years, law firms have taken over the individual advocates. Law firms are doing well. Most of the work in judiciary is also done with technologies. Now we have got another 10 years for artificial intelligence, basically the generative AI. One day I was listening to one of the Supreme Court judge. So he was jokingly telling to one of the lawyers that the days have come. If I will put your repetition in ChatGPT, everybody will mock around you that you don't know how to write a repetition. It was a mockingly, but it was an interesting thing that we are coming in an era where ChatGPT or such kind of artificial intelligence tools will write a repetition for us. Second important thing is also happening that on these AI platforms, these can be assistive technologies for a judge, for a lawyer, to give them rules and positions, because most of the judiciary is done on the basis of equality. If certain justice has to be done, whether it is a justice or injustice, I cannot comment on this place, but then it is done on the law of equality, that if something has been given and the judgment has been delivered, the same judgment will be delivered to everybody. So these kind of judgments, and if you are based on judgments in the higher courts, then we should have a knowledge of different judgments on the same case, what has happened across the high courts, what has happened in Supreme Court, and what has happened to the similar petitions in the local court. So how to do? Because we have got a lot of data. So the best tools are the new AI generative tools. So lot of, in another 5-6 years, in the judiciary we will see, as our honorable district judge is also carrying a laptop, or not a laptop but a kind of a tab. So all the, as we are seeing in railways, everybody carries a tab. So I think a lot of lawyers and lot of judges will take a lot of these kind of tabs in the courtrooms, and they will have an access to those AI tools which will give you a similar judgments both in vernacular languages, because as our judiciary is saying that we have to deliver languages due to the country's diversity in different languages. So there are people who are needed for new technologies and law. Law domain is of lawyers, as you are young students, but the technology also you have to learn in those convergence so that you are a person of law and technology. Similarly, as we are seeing, there are a lot of international level problems, lot of problems of patents, lot of problem of cyber crimes. So these new areas of patent, international conflict resolutions, international courts. So I think this is prime duty of us as a university to also prepare our students for these kind of new works which is happening in the society. Now, whatever we are being taught in law courses, we can also see the best things in the video clips or in a course era, or we can learn. But the main important point is, because we are moving towards gig economy, it means that nobody has got a similar kind of a job. So different kind of a job we can do. Similarly, all these students can also learn from different places, and all of you should learn. You should also learn in courts, and that is what I requested my head of the department, treat our new budding lawyers to the courts also, to the real place also, to see that new conflict resolution, how they are done on ground. I think this is a very interesting competition which we have hosted for the first time. I really congratulate my department to hold this, but we have to go a long way. We have to still, if a person wants to pursue masters in law, they want to go to King's College London. They want to go for becoming barrister to another place. So we have to create quality in our judiciary, in our law studies. And this is a prime important things, and this is a prime important challenge for our all law schools to bring new students, because they are law, they want to do law. So what kind of lawyers we are going to produce will depend on the Vice Chancellor, depend on the Director Schools of Law, and if we want to do a generation next lawyer, generation next judiciary, we have to work hard in terms of the whole challenge of the globe, because we are moving very fast. Today what we know, in the time we have talked or discussed this program, the whole information is changing. So I think this mood competition will help us all to develop, dwell, and make new things, and we will get some new ideas, as a lot of students have come from other part of the country. So our country is like a world, mini world kind of a thing. So whatever you have come, so I welcome you, all the young participants. If there is any problem to all of you, please excuse us, because we are holding it for the first time, but we are holding it with a high spirit. Thanks to law departments, thanks to both the guests, thanks to CIDT, judicial system, and my young participant. Let us all work together to the generation next kind of judicial system, generation next kind of a lawyer, with new technology at place, and with the new virtues and new things which we have done in ancient India. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening words. Our former Prime Minister, Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji once said, टूटे हुए तारों से फूटे बासंती स्वर, पत्थर की छाती में उग आया नव अंकुर, झरे सब पीले पात कोयल की कुहुक रात, प्राची में अरुणिम की रेख देख पाता हूँ, गीत नया गाता हूँ, गीत नया गाता हूँ. Our institution, Atal Bihari Vajpayee School of Legal Studies, not only takes after the name of our deceased Prime Minister, but also follows his ideology in its perception. A moot is a folk theatre of war that trains you for the real life cut and thrust of the court. Now, I would like to invite the convener of this event, Mr. Divyan Shukla sir, to please elucidate us about National Moot Court.
Greetings to the esteemed Chief Guest, Honorable Mr. Justice Pradeep Kumar Srivastava sir, Chairman, UP State Law Commission. Special guest, Shri Pradeep Kumar Singh sir, District and Session Judge Kanpur. Our guest of honor, Shri Hari Borkar ji, Organizing Secretary, Akhil Bharatiya Adhivakta Parishad. Our Vice Chancellor sir, Professor Vinay Kumar Pathak sir, Pro Vice Chancellor sir, Professor Sudhir Kumar Avasthi ji, Registrar sir, Dr. Vinay Kumar Yadav, all esteemed guests, faculty members, and dear participating students. It is indeed an honor to stand before you all today as the convener of this landmark event, the first Atal Bihari Vajpayee National Moot Court competition. While I have been asked to speak about the competition itself, I must begin by sharing a glimpse of the journey that led us here. Our institute began its journey in 2021 with its first BA LLB honors batch. And for a young institution, establishing itself amongst long-standing legal education institutes was not without challenges. Yet with a vision to excel and a commitment to create opportunities for our students, we set out on this path with determination, and it fills me with immense pride in informing you that today we are a family of 700 students and faculty members. From once being a law student myself, who used to be an enthusiastic mooter, to now standing here as a convener, this is nothing short of a dream come true for me. Though this event is close to my heart, but what makes it even more special is the fact that it provided me the opportunity to give the same exposure to my students which I have been instrumental in my own journey. Nothing of this would have been possible without the dynamic leadership and unwavering support of our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Pro Vice Chancellor Sir, Registrar Sir and our Director Sir. Their belief in our vision and the constant guidance have been the cornerstone of this journey. It brings me the great satisfaction in informing you all that despite not yet having studied moot court as part of clinical papers, our students have already participated in over 20 national moot court competitions and have even emerged as winners in one of them. Under the visionary guidance of Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir and the steadfast support of our Director Sir, the idea to organize the first national moot court competition was conceived 8 months ago. And from that moment on, every member of our team has worked tirelessly to transform this idea into a reality. We gathered our resources and released the moot proposition on 1st of August 2024 and were humbled by the overwhelming response in no time from major NLUs, central universities and law colleges across the country. Today we have 34 teams from across the nations who have gathered here, and their presence is a reflection of the trust and enthusiasm this event has inspired. I would also like to extend our sincere gratitude to our sponsors comprising various law firms, startups and our academic partners. To the participating teams, I wish you all the very best. Remember, mooting is not just the winning or losing, it is about learning, growing and refining the skills that will serve you throughout your legal career. May this experience enrich you as a future advocate of justice. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your informative words. मधुरी वंशी रणभेरी का डंका हुआ, नव तरुणाई पर किसे क्या शंका हुआ. As we proceed further, I am exuberant to introduce the guest of honor for this event, Shri Hari Borikar ji. Sir is the organizing secretary of Akhil Bharatiya Adhivakta Parishad. The association works with the aim to create a judicial system that is in harmony with the genius of nation and consonance with the Bharatiya traditions. Sir has been working tirelessly to reform India's judicial system. I now invite Sir to illuminate us with his wise words.
छत्रपति शाहू जी महाराज विश्वविद्यालय कानपुर द्वारा आयोजित अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी स्कूल ऑफ लीगल स्टडीज के द्वारा आयोजित इस मूट कोर्ट कंपटीशन में मंच पर उपस्थित उत्तर प्रदेश स्टेट लॉ कमीशन के चेयरमैन ऑनरेबल मिस्टर जस्टिस प्रदीप कुमार श्रीवास्तव जी, डिस्ट्रिक्ट और सेशन जज कानपुर के श्री प्रदीप कुमार सिंह जी, वाइस चांसलर प्रोफेसर विनय कुमार पाठक जी, प्रो वाइस चांसलर प्रोफेसर सुधीर कुमार अवस्थी जी, रजिस्ट्रार डॉक्टर अनिल कुमार यादव जी और इस सभागार में उपस्थित भारत के भविष्य के विधि निर्माता, अच्छे अधिवक्ता, वैश्विक लेवल पर अपने आप को स्थापित करने वाले सारे भविष्य के अधिवक्ता भाइयों बहनों, मैं ये बात इसलिए बोल रहा हूं क्योंकि जिस फील्ड में आप जाना चाह रहे हैं, भारत ने निश्चित रूप से इस फील्ड में अपना एक विक्रम स्थापित किया है और इसलिए न्याय व्यवस्था ये भारत में प्राचीन व्यवस्था रही है। अंग्रेज आए और अंग्रेज आने के बाद यदि कोई समझता है कि उसके बाद ही कानून, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर ये कुछ स्थापित हुआ है, तो मुझे लगता है कि ये समझने की जरूरत है कि न्याय व्यवस्था भारत में प्राचीन रही है। यदि आज भी आप नॉर्थ ईस्ट के क्षेत्र में जाएंगे तो वहां पर कस्टमरी लॉ मिलेगा। जो ट्राइबल स्टेट्स है वहां पर ही कस्टमरी लॉ है। हाँ, लेकिन वो कस्टमरी लॉ आज हमको कितना पढ़ाया जाता है या हम उससे कितने कनेक्ट है, ये समझने की आवश्यकता है। और इसीलिए मुझे लगता है कि एक अवसर अच्छा हमारे साथ है, क्योंकि यहाँ मुझे लगा कि लगभग 34 टीम्स यहाँ पर आई हुई है और देश के अलग अलग हिस्सों से यहाँ आई हुई है। केरल से कौन कौन आए हैं? सुगम। असम से कौन है? असम। कर्नाटका? ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ರೆ। हर स्टेट की अपनी एक भाषा है और यदि अलग अलग स्टेट के यहाँ पर सब लोग आए हैं तो एक मिनी इंडिया, एक छोटा भारत का रूप यहाँ पर है। और दो दिन आप लोग मूड कोर्ट कंपटीशन में आए होंगे, लेकिन मैं आप सब भाई बहनों से एक निवेदन करूंगा कि 2 दिन के अंदर कम से कम इतना पूछ लीजिए दूसरे स्टेट के किसी स्टूडेंट से, आपका नाम क्या है, आपके परिवार में कौन कौन है, आज भोजन कैसे हुआ। 2-4 वाक्य मलयालम के सीख कर जाइए, 2-4 वाक्य असम के सीख के जाइए, 2-4 वाक्य कन्नड़ के सीख कर जाइए। चैट जीपीटी हमको ड्राफ्टिंग सिखा सकती है। ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट, मैं उनकी बात को काट नहीं रहा हूं, लेकिन उनके बाद में एक बात और जोड़ रहा हूं कि चैट जीपीटी हमको ड्राफ्टिंग सिखा सकती है, लेकिन चैट जीपीटी के पास मन नहीं है, चैट जीपीटी के पास संवेदना नहीं है। और इसलिए क्लाइंट के मन की बात आपको यदि लिखनी है तो चैट जीपीटी नहीं लिख सकता है। जब वो आगे वाला कुछ बताएगा, आप अपने मन के साथ उन बातों को जोड़ेंगे, दैट इज वैल्यू एडिशन। और वो वैल्यू एडिशन हमको चाहिए। आईटी का खूब उपयोग हम कर ले, लेकिन दरवाजे पर यदि कोई रोबोट स्वागत के लिए खड़ा है तो वो रोबोट भी ये भाषा बोले, नमस्कार। वो हमारे हाथ में है, कौन सी भाषा बोलनी चाहिए वो हमारे हाथ में है। और इसलिए युग के साथ चलना चाहिए, युगानुकूल होना चाहिए। 1981 में मूड कोर्ट होना चाहिए, इस तरह का कंसेप्ट हमारे यहाँ आया। लेकिन 1985 में पहली बार लीगल कोर्सेस में हमारे यहाँ मूड कोर्ट जोड़ा गया। तो 1985 से उसके पहले मूड कोर्ट होता क्या नहीं था, कंसेप्ट आया था। लेकिन इस कंसेप्ट में एआई का या आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का, टेक्नोलॉजी का हम उपयोग करेंगे, लेकिन इस टेक्नोलॉजी और इस पूरे प्रोसेस में क्या हम अपने स्व को ध्यान में रख सकते हैं क्या? तो निश्चित रूप से मूड कोर्ट कॉम्पिटिशंस में भी जो उसका एक उद्देश्य है, उस उद्देश्य को ध्यान में रखते हुए इन बातों को भी ध्यान में रखना चाहिए, जो मैं शायद आप लोगों से व्यक्त करूंगा। मूड कोर्ट क्यों है? मुझे लगता है कि सर मेरे से ज्यादा अच्छे से बताएंगे, मैं ज्यादा समय नहीं लूंगा, क्योंकि सर ज्यादा अच्छे ओरेटर मैंने अभी सुना और उनके जूनियर से सुना, इसलिए मैं भी उनको सुनना चाहूंगा। मैं केवल 5-6 बातें बताना चाहूंगा। प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपीरियंस है, हमारे शिक्षा व्यवस्था में शायद प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपीरियंस बहुत कम था, और इसलिए मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर जैसे पास आउट होगा उसके हाथ में तुरंत गाड़ी दे दिया जाए तो वो ठीक तुरंत नहीं कर पाएगा, जितना एक 5 साल में किसी शोरूम में काम करने वाला एम्प्लॉय कर सकता है। प्रॉब्लम क्या थी? प्रैक्टिकल नॉलेज की कमी थी। मूड कोर्ट कंपटीशन एक प्रैक्टिकल नॉलेज है, एक कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्डअप करने के लिए है, कोर्ट में कैसे जजेस के सामने बोलना है, वो स्किल है, हाउ टू प्रेजेंट अवरसेल्फ, किन शब्दों में, कितनी भाषा में हम अपने आप को रख सकते हैं, किन लॉजिक के साथ, लॉ पॉइंट कौन सा है, इसको हमको समझना पड़ेगा। और इसलिए कम समय में अपनी बात को ब्रीफ करना, ये हमको एक आर्ट है, एक कॉन्फिडेंस है, अच्छे से अपनी बात को प्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं क्या? तो मुझे लगता है कि ये एक एक्सपीरियंस है, और इसलिए मूड कोर्ट अपने आप में आपको एक एक्टर बनाता है। जो आप 2 दिन अभी एक्टिंग करने वाले हैं, ये अपने आप में एक्टिंग है। एक्टिंग क्या करती है? कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल बढ़ाती है आपका। और इसलिए आप जिस रूप में जाना चाहते हैं, जिसकी एक्टिंग करना चाहेंगे, इतना कॉन्फिडेंटली अपनी करनी चाहिए कि आप अपने क्लाइंट की बात को कोर्ट रूम में आपको साबित करने के लिए उसका पक्ष रखना है। बार बार विषय ध्यान में आता है, इसलिए इसके साथ में जोड़ देता हूँ। शायद आप बोलेंगे कहाँ बीच में जा रहे हैं, लेकिन वो बात रखते समय नेशन फर्स्ट होना चाहिए। एक्टिंग पूरी करनी है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, लेकिन मन में वो बात पक्की रखनी चाहिए। स्किल डेवलपमेंट है, अभी एआई की बातें आएंगी, टेक्नोलॉजी का। मुझे आप में से कितने लोग लिक्विड टेस्ट का उपयोग करते हैं? यदि किसी ने नहीं किया होगा तो अभी मूड कोर्ट कंपटीशन में आपने लिक्विड टेस्ट का ऐप डाउनलोड करिए आपके लैपटॉप में, आपके आईपैड में, और उसका एक प्रयोग करके देखिए। 25,000 पन्नों का कोई किताब होगी, उसमें से आपको 2570 नंबर का पेज खोलना है, तो आप 1 सेकंड में आप उसको खोल सकते हैं। आपको पन्ने पलटाने की आवश्यकता नहीं है। These are all skills। ये स्किल हम अपना इनहांस कैसे कर सकते हैं? मुझे लगता है कि दिस इज वन अपॉर्चुनिटी इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, हाउ यू कैन यूटिलाइज इट। इसको प्रयास करना चाहिए। प्रोफेशनल नेटवर्किंग अच्छी बनती है। जैसे अभी सर आए हुए यहाँ पर, अपने कॉलेज कैंपस में मूड कोर्ट कंपटीशन होगी, वहां पर रिटायर्ड जजेस आते हैं, सीनियर एडवोकेट्स आते हैं, जजेस बन के कुछ लोग आते हैं। एक प्रोफेशनल नेटवर्किंग बनाने के लिए एक अच्छा उपयोग मूड कोर्ट कॉम्पिटिशन्स का होता है। और इसलिए एक आपका संपर्क यदि बन गया है तो आप उससे और आगे बढ़ सकते हैं। और इसलिए प्रोफेशनल नेटवर्किंग के लिए भी मूड कोर्ट कंपटीशन का उपयोग हो सकता है, कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ाने के लिए है। और लास्ट में एक है कि स्पोर्ट्समैन स्पिरिट बढ़ना चाहिए। कोर्ट्स में भले 2 अलग अलग काउंसिलर होंगे, अलग अलग पक्ष रख रहे होंगे, कोर्ट में जितने भी हम बहस कर ले, तर्क कर ले, लेकिन कोर्ट रूम से बाहर जब निकलेंगे तब हम एक अच्छे मित्र भी है। और इसलिए क्या हार में क्या जीत में किंचित नहीं भयभीत में, कर्म पथ पर जो चला ये भी सही वो भी सही। अटल जी के इसमें बताया, बहन जी ने अटल जी की पंक्ति बताई, तो उनका ये गीत है। तो हार जीत चलती रहेगी, कौन कंपटीशन जीतेगा वो पता नहीं है, लेकिन उस स्पिरिट के साथ मुझे लगता है इस कंपटीशन का उपयोग हमने करना चाहिए। अंत में सभी युवा लोग बैठे हैं, मैं कुछ अपेक्षा आप लोगों से करता हूं और मेरी बात को समाप्त करूंगा। क्योंकि जिस प्रकार के साथ युग के साथ आगे बढ़ रहे हैं हम, तो बहुत सारे नए नए विषय आप लोगों के सामने आएंगे। खास करके अभी के अधिवक्ताओं के सामने जो विषय एक नई चुनौती के रूप में, लेकिन जब आप प्रैक्टिस करने उतरेंगे 5-10 साल के बाद में शायद आप लोगों के हाथ में उसके ऊपर सोल्यूशन रहेगा। जैसे साइबर क्राइम के नए नए रूप आ रहे हैं, क्या उस हिसाब से नए कानून बन रहे हैं? क्या आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के नए नए रूप सामने आ रहे हैं, उसके द्वारा जो क्राइम हो रहे हैं उसको सॉल्व करने के लिए क्या हमारे पास वैसे कानून है? क्या अभी मेटावर्स में एक मैटर आया है कि एक लड़की के साथ वर्चुअल मोड में छेड़छाड़ हुई है। अब कोर्ट में मैटर आ गया है, अब उस लड़की को कैसे न्याय मिलेगा, किस आधार पर मिलेगा, क्या सुनवाई होंगी, जजमेंट किस आधार पर होंगे? तो ये नए चैलेंजेस हमारे सामने हैं। और इसलिए जैसे स्पेस टूरिज्म शुरू हुआ तो स्पेस लॉ भी आएगा, बनना पड़ेगा। अभी जैसे रोबोटिक्स हमारे सामने आया, लेकिन रोबोट सुरक्षा के लिए खतरा है, तो अभी एक बिल आया है, जियो स्पेशल बिल आया है। हमें से कितने लोगों ने पढ़ा है? जरूर पढ़ना चाहिए कि रोबोट कितनी क्षमता लेकर उड़ सकता है, क्यों उसको उड़ा सकता है, किस किस लोगों को परमिशन है, क्या उसका कोई सर्टिफिकेट लेना पड़ेगा क्या? तो ये सारे बिल में लिखा है। कोई भी हेवी मशीन लेके उड़ नहीं सकता है। जो नार्कोटिक्स में नशा ट्रांसफर होता है, स्मगल होता है, उसमें बहुत बड़ी भूमिका इसकी हो रही है, ड्रोन की हो रही है। और इसीलिए ड्रोन के लिए भी एक अभी कुछ चीजें उसके एक रूल्स रेगुलेशंस बने हैं। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ऐसे हर विषय के लिए हमारे सामने आने वाले दिनों में कुछ चुनौतियां हमारे सामने रहेगी। और इसलिए आप जो सारे युवा साथी मेरे हैं, मैं उनसे सोनी सोराब जी, फली नरीमन जी, ये सब बैठे हुए देख रहा हूं, आप में मैं देख रहा हूं, लेकिन आप में से कितने लोग वो बनना चाहते हैं मुझे पता नहीं है। मैं भूटान में एक छोटा सा राष्ट्र है, वहां पर गया था एक बार, और वहां पर भूटान तो अपनी जीडीपी हैप्पीनेस से काउंट करता है, आप लोगों को पता होगा, तो वो पैसे से काउंट नहीं करता है, हैप्पीनेस से अपने जीडीपी काउंट करता है, छोटा सा राष्ट्र है। लेकिन जब उनके एक डीसी ऑफिस में गया, वहां पर एक पोस्टर लगा है और उस पोस्टर में लगभग अलग अलग फील्ड के 24 उनके देश के जो अलग अलग फील्ड के 24 प्रमुख लोग होंगे, कोई स्पोर्ट्स में, कोई आर्ट में, कोई लिटरेचर में, उनके फोटो लगे थे। और एक ब्लैंक फोटो दिखा है, उसके नीचे उन्होंने लिखा है कि आप अपने आप को कहाँ देखना चाहते हैं। उस ब्लैंक फोटो में छोटा सा राष्ट्र है, अपने एक एक नागरिक को, उनसे वो अपेक्षा करता है कि आपको इन 25 लोगों के बीच में कहीं ना कहीं खड़े होना है, अपने जीवन को ऐसे व्यतीत नहीं करना है। आज इजराइल की बात चल रही, छोटा सा राष्ट्र है, लेकिन किस तरीके से अपने आप को सुरक्षित रखने के लिए कितनी एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ चलता है। मुझे लगता है कि भारत भी बहुत बड़ी संख्या, लोक संख्या का देश है। इसका मतलब ये नहीं होता है कि हर एक व्यक्ति से कोई अपेक्षा नहीं है। भारत को भी हर एक व्यक्ति से कोई ना कोई अपेक्षा है, और मुझे लगता है कि उन अपेक्षाओं पर आप सब लोग खरे उतरेंगे। इतनी शुभकामनाएं आप लोगों को देता हूँ। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir, for your wise words. राष्ट्र कवि रामधारी सिंह दिनकर जी once said, जीवन उनका नहीं युधिष्ठिर जो इससे डरते हैं, यह तो उनका है जो चरण रोप निर्भय होकर लड़ते हैं। Ladies and gentlemen, now we are delighted to have among us our special guest, Shri Pradeep Kumar Singh Ji, District and Sessions Judge, Kanpur Nagar. Sir is known among people for his spirit of equity that reflects in his prudent judgments and fair decisions. Sir's humility and politeness has always been an inspiration for everyone. Thank you, sir, for being with us today. Sir, I invite you to please address the crowd with your illuminating words.
Thank you, Miss. Honorable Justice Pradeep Kumar Srivastava, Chairman, UP State Law Commission, Uttar Pradesh. Respected Professor Vinay Pathak, Vice Chancellor, although he left us due to certain urgency. Respected Shri Hari Borikar, Organizing Secretary, Akhil Bharati Adhivakta Parishad. Respected Professor Sudhir Kumar Awasthi, Pro Vice Chancellor, CS JM University, Dr. Shashikant Tripathi, Director, Atal Bihari Vajpayee School of Legal Studies, Shri Anil Kumar Yadav ji, Registrar of University, respected professors and dear students present in this beautiful hall, good morning to all. At the outset, I would like to congratulate respected Professor Vinay Pathak on the inauguration of this first Atal Bihari Vajpayee National Moot Court competition in the university. I myself is in touch with this university for last about 15 years and closely experiencing the day-to-day changes and upgradation in the education system here. Since Professor Vinay Pathak has took charge of the university as Vice Chancellor, a drastic and remarkable change is noticed by me. The infra as well as the overall improvement in all walks of life in university has attained a new height. Most importantly, I can visualize that the university would certainly achieve a position for which the limit is the sky. I am also overwhelmed to be witness of this occasion. I am further thankful to Professor Vinay Pathak and Director ABVSLS to provide an opportunity to share dais with Honorable Justice Pradeep Kumar Srivastava. His Lordship is my guru and my mentor. His Lordship taught me as how to become a successful judge in JTRI during my induction training. At that time, His Lordship was Additional Director there. Again, I have an opportunity to work with His Lordship as Additional Director in JTRI. At that time, Honorable Lordship was Director there. His Lordship is epitome of knowledge. It would not be wrong if I say that His Lordship is himself an encyclopedia of law. The students present here as well as I myself are fortunate enough to have the kind words of His Lordship on this occasion. The induction of concept of moot court in legal studies is a wonderful exercise. it gives an opportunity of having experience and learning as to how one has to inculcate ability to convince others without hurting them. I would like to say that this exercise gives an opportunity to learn as to how one should deal in society, and with the help of it, one can evaluate himself at very threshold regarding capabilities evolved in him, which assist him in shaping his future. The participating students of across the country as well as the students in audience would be benefited from it. I must share my experience when I started as lawyer in District Court, Lucknow. I had no experience of drafting or addressing a court of law. To inculcate it, I had to steer my seniors working and courts function with open eyes for a long period. I used to note brief whenever any client narrated his problem to my senior. When he left office, I usually asked my senior for permission for drafting. Similarly, I used to impress upon my senior to allow me to argue in petty matters. I was fortunate enough my senior, Sri K.C. Nigam, advocate, who is still in practice, permits me. But all of us are not so fortunate. Several lawyers are here. I think he will support my view that all juniors are not so fortunate. At present time, after participating in moot court competition, a student got his experience up to certain extent, as Sri Hari ji has stated here earlier. I would discreetly suggest all students present here to take it as new learning, and certainly you will feel benefited at the end of the day. I will not take much time as I am also eager to hear his lordship. At the end, I once again congratulate Professor Vinay Pathak and his team to compose this valuable exercise for students, and I hope that this university would be hub of producer of miraculous legal fraternity. I also extend my good wishes to participants for having wonderful experiences from this moot court competition. Thank you, everybody, to hear me patiently. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Sir, for your amazing speech. Our guest of honor had used certain lines that I would kindly repeat before inviting our Honorable Chief Guest. क्या हार में क्या जीत में किंचित नहीं भयभीत में, कर्तव्य पथ पर जो मिला ये भी सही वो भी सही, वरदान नहीं मानूंगा, हार नहीं मानूंगा, हार नहीं मानूंगा. It is a moment of great honor for us to have our chief guest, Honorable Justice Shri Pradeep Kumar Srivastav ji, Chairman Uttar Pradesh State Law Commission, Lucknow. Sir completed his graduation in law in the year 1980 and post-graduation in 1986. He then became a part of judicial services in 1986 and was promoted in higher judicial services in 2002. Sir has not only served as district and sessions judge in 2015 but also as an additional judge in 2018. He also took an oath as permanent judge in the year 2020. Sir is known for his forgiving attitude, fairness and impartial decisions. Thank you, sir, for gracing the event with your benign presence. I invite you now to please provide us guidance with your great contemplations.
So, a very good morning to everybody present in the auditorium. Respected Professor Sudhir Kumar Awasthi ji, Pro Vice Chancellor, Respected Shri P.K. Singh, District and Session Judge. Respected Sri Hari Borikar. Respected Shri Anil Kumar Yadav ji, Registrar. Respected Shri Shashikant Tripathi ji, Director of this law school. Sushi Shubhi Gupta, Additional and District Session Judge and Secretary to District Legal Services Authority. Sri Suraj Mishra, the Chief Judicial Magistrate. The faculty of this law school, the respected members of the bar, all the participating teams in this national moot court competition, particularly the teams who have come from different states. Ladies and gentlemen, at the very outset, I will express my view with regards to the so much talked artificial intelligence. Not much, but in a sentence I must say that artificial intelligence is a kind of self-inflicted wound over the judicial system. And it will certainly obstruct the growth of the judges who work at the district level. Then, of course, the second area of my concern is that too much regulation of the discretionary powers of the courts, particularly district courts, will also affect and very adversely affect the growth of the judicial officer as a good judge. So, with this initial remarks, I will take the opportunity to say something with regards to the moot court competitions. We all know that these competitions, they really give some exposure to the participating teams and also exposure to the students of law as to the working of the courts, as to the working of an advocate when he appears in a court, how he has to make a research in the legal preposition in order to address the moot preposition, and then of course how to argue the case before the court. But my concern is, and at so many places I felt it, that when the moot preposition is prepared, we take the subject pertaining to either international law or constitutional law, or mostly which are argued in the superior courts, that is High Court or Supreme Court. Now, I was in a workshop in Banaras Hindu University a few months back, and I was told that nearly 1 lakh advocates are being registered every year. Now you can imagine, after 10-15 years, how many advocates will be appearing in either High Court or Supreme Court, and whether these constitutional courts will be able to accommodate them or not. So this is my first concern. Now I don't understand, when this moot preposition is designed, why we leave criminal trials, some moot preposition based on criminal trials, where the mooter will be asked to appreciate the evidence in a particular case, may be asked to adduce evidence in a particular case, and will get exposure about the working at the district level. It should be very, very clear to the students of law that they all will not be going to argue before the High Court or Supreme Court. And if they have this idea in their mind, then their studying law is worthless for the society. Because you study law to help the poor aggrieved person, to the common man, with a sensible and sensitive approach with regards to his demands. Now, you study on so many prestigious law schools, and your ability, if it is not going to help those poor persons who have their genuine grievance with regards to their violation of right or with regards to some sort of criminal charge, then what is the purpose of this all studying law in so many good institutions? And if you have chosen the idea to join the law firm, just note that you will be working as a law clerk in those firms. You will not get a status of a real advocate. And the experience as an advocate at the district level is very important. You get some feed, you get some clients from several districts, then you take the case to the High Court, you have sort of experience with the working of the district court, and then you may be able to put the case in a right perspective. So thinking that we all will jump to the High Courts and Supreme Court and we will be given an opportunity to put an argument for an hour before the Court of Chief Justice, it is just a dream. It is not going to be true at all. So build your advocacy first in the district level court. I'm not talking about those fortunate few students who may have a sort of legal background, their father, their mother, their brother may be working in those courts. They will certainly have some help and proper support. But 95% of the law students will not be having that proper support. And then they have to come to the district level courts. Then the concern is that now the law education is given in a very, very conducive environment. In most of the universities I visited in, say, Noida or somewhere, they are essentially AC infrastructure, working and studying as a law student in that atmosphere, and then suddenly you have to work in a district court where there will be hardly the availability of light, fan, and what to talk about air condition. So you have to prepare yourself to that extent. The second thing is that when you have started doing law, you must have an idea what ultimately you will like to do, whether practice, whether you like to go in academics, whether you like to work as judge, because all these three areas require different ability and different study. So at the initial stage, you must have that idea in your mind, and not only in your mind, but the teachers who are taking your classes must pick such kind of persons who are interested totally in advocate side, totally in academics, and or as a judge. And then that kind of teaching, that kind of study, they should be persuaded to do, so that they just achieve their targets. If we go through the recent education policy, it has made the legal education an education for social change. It is not an education for money making. If money making is the prime idea, it is better to become a thug. Money will come certainly. If you are appearing for a client, for a person, certainly you will get. But you need not to become so money-minded that the idea of justice, the sensibility, the passion for getting justice for the poor persons, that is not present in your mind. So there you need to be a little sensitive and a little sensible. Then also certain motivating factors must be undertaken while you are studying law. For instance, somewhere I was delivering a lecture to the doctors, upcoming doctors, and they had no idea, MBBS doctors, they have also come with a dream that they will have an air conditioner chamber with all facility, enough money, And they were all posted in some primary health center where availability of light is really not there. So they were so disturbed. So I was delivering lecture to them. Then I tried to say that they should be taught about the history of freedom struggle first. What was the principle for which the whole struggle took place? What are the constitutional idea how to help the poor person, how to help those who are really needing justice from the court of law, how to help the poor from, because this legal aid and medical aid, both are quite similar. Medical aid for the ailment of, say, some mental or physical ailment. Legal aid is really required for the ailment relating to some property or status. And for both you really need either a doctor or an advocate. So if the needy person is not getting help and support from you, and from the very beginning you have an idea that we are not meant for these people, then the purpose of the whole law education will be definitely frustrated. So be prepared for the well-being of those who really require justice from the court of law. Get yourself motivated by the history of freedom struggle. Please do have an idea for the respect of the weaker sex, for the respect of the senior citizens, and have some sensitiveness for children. You must have a respect for your constitution, for the national anthem, and for the national flag. Because as it was rightly pointed out by the learned speaker, that the idea of nation first should always be in everybody's mind. And not only that idea, but also that you are prepared to even die for the safety of your country, for the integrity of your country. You must remember that the whole freedom struggle was persuaded by the persons who came from abroad after studying law. Now, there is no colonial rule at present, but still the need for justice, timely justice, is really required. So, in that area, a revolution must be initiated, must start from the law students from the country all over, that they are prepared to protect the interest of the common man. They are there to protect the interest of the poor people who really need it, and for them there is no one. There is no one who is going to help if he is not having money. the medical profession and the legal profession has suffered a setback, because to obtain both or any of them, you need money in your pocket. So we need to develop a group of good advocates who are prepared to help the really needy persons, irrespective of their paying capacity or the money they are going to pay. So start with that idea. If law graduates made the country free, compelled the Britishers to go back, then law graduates who are plenty in number now, they can help the people from all sort of injustice, discrimination and disparity. So prepare yourself with that motive. So far as the ongoing capacity of a council is concerned, I must remind you about the autobiography of Mahatma Gandhi. And everybody must have read it, that when he went before the court for arguing his first case, in the very beginning, because he could not say anything, he started weeping. Then he decided to prepare notes, write the arguments, and read it before the court. And he has written that he could not do that also at the initial stage. But Mahatma Gandhi is known for what everybody knows it. So ultimately, what you do for the nation, that is the standard, for your assessment. What you do for yourself and your family, it is good, but that is not an achievement. The achievement relates with the society and with the country. So you have to work in that area also. If you are given the seat of a judge, you must have you must develop a sense of being very, very humble while taking any case. Humbleness is the first virtue of a judge. You are not a khanedar. You are not a bureaucrat. The very concept of judge is being humble. So prepare yourself to that area. In fact, I took my medicines, but pursuant to that medicine, I could not take my meals. So, with the kind of refreshment I took, by that energy I could have been able to speak this much. Beyond this, I should not continue, because it will be a sort of injustice to myself, to my health also. But then I congratulate the university for organizing. It is probably the first moot court competition, and several states are participating. Naturally, everybody will learn, because moot court is a sort of academic event. and the exposure which is provided through it is the atmosphere of the court, the argument, the preparation and all that. So everybody will have a better experience of this moot court competition and will have huge learning out of it, I believe. And then I wish you all the participating members, a good result in their favor. But if suppose the result is not in your favor, it should be an inbuilt power in every advocate to don't feel that he has been defeated. He should immediately rise up for the second argument. So I congratulate all the authorities, all the faculty, everybody who has taken this task of organizing the moot court competition, for doing so, for enlightening their students. Please also, when these arguments take place, call your own students to attend it, because listening to those arguments will also give them some kind of good feel and some learning also. So also, not that if the teams are arguing, 3-4 persons who are helping, the judges are sitting. Some students should also be given some place to sit and hear, so that they may feel that at a later stage I should also try for this. So let them also sit when it starts. So thank you very much, all the organizers. Thank you, the university. Thank you, my friend Shri P.K. Singh ji, with whom we have worked a lot, the judicial officers. They give me all kind of energy and strength when I watch them. And all the young faces, which are really a source of energy for a person who is old enough. So thank you very much, and all the best, everybody.
Thank you, sir, for your precious words. As we reach towards the end of this event, I would now like to cordially invite the co-convener of National Moot Court, Mr. Samren Chauhan, sir, to kindly provide vote of thanks to our honorable dignitaries.
Good morning, esteemed dignitaries, faculty members, members of bar and bench, students and participants who have graced this occasion from all over India. Thank you is not a simple term. It is a prayer that cannot be seen and touched. It must be felt by heart. So we, the family of Atal Bihari Vajpayee School of Legal Studies, would like to express our gratitude and heartfelt thanks to esteemed Chief Guest, Honorable Mr. Justice Pradeep Kumar Srivastava ji, Chairman, UP State Law Commission, for gracing this occasion from his busy schedule. He has been an epitome of success and has been constantly providing us various inputs in regard to various judicial matters. Later, I would like to thank a special guest, Shri Pradeep Kumar Singh ji, District and Session Judge, Kanpur Nagar, who had been very helpful and has helped us in various policy making and certain other legal matters, and has graced this occasion on a very short notice. Later on, I would like to thank our guest of honor, Shri Hari Borkar ji, Organizing Secretary, Akhil Bharatiya Adhivakta Parishad. He has helped us and graced this occasion also on a short notice. So we sincerely thank you very much, sir. Now I would like to express my thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Professor Vinay Kumar Pathak ji. He has helped us with various intricacies in organizing this moot court competition. I would expressly convey my gratitude to Honorable Professor Vice Chancellor, sir, Professor Sudhir Kumar Awasthi ji, for gracing this occasion and giving us continuous support through this competition. I would like to thank Sir Registrar Sir Dr. Anil Kumar Yadav ji for supporting us through various administrative intricacies and his constant support. It is indeed an honor to be present and to be a co-convener to this prestigious moot court competition, and I would like to express my support as well as my deep felt thanks to our faculty members and all the student volunteers who have helped us in this event. I would also like to convey my gratitude to our deans, faculty staff and everyone who has come to this and become a part of the first national moot court competition. Thank you very much, sir. Have a wonderful day mooting at Atal Bihari Vajpayee School of Legal Studies.
Thank you, sir, for your illuminating words. मैं भारतवर्ष का हरदम अमित सम्मान करती हूँ और यहाँ की स्वतंत्रता पर अभिमान करती हूँ। मुझे परवाह नहीं है स्वर्ग जाकर मोक्ष पाने की, तिरंगा हो कफन मेरा, यही अरमान रखती हूँ। No event can be concluded without paying ode to Ma Bharati. You all are requested to please rise for the national anthem.
शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाए सब जयकार।